One, as you said, they had to update the maps. This knowledge of the system from the intake to the distribution is very, very useful, especially for the engineers who are operating the distribution network. That was one thing. I think that was the very first thing we noticed. And it's not only just for the engineers, but even for the water quality department who used to do sampling. We learned the system, learned it, knew it like the back of our hands. We changed the whole way we were monitoring in terms of number of samples, where those samples were being taken, how regularly, and the parameters, and the kind of parameters that we are doing. So for NWSC, at the end of it, we ended up with a more logical way of sampling and monitoring, sampling and testing what we are testing, because I think we are spending a lot of money doing tests that we shouldn't have done. But because of the water safety plans, we were more focused on what we are testing and when and how often. Then looking at the system in terms of engineering, water safety plans go through the system to know like the pipe age, the materials of those pipes, when were they laid, all that kind of stuff. What it has done is that it sort of helped the, I think I would put it in asset management in quotes, for the people who make decisions to know how old the system is. And when it comes to renewing or pulling out those pipes and putting new ones, it was systematic. And of course, it's still happening, but you would know almost the kind of pipes that are going to leak because they've been there since independence. Independence in Uganda was 1960. Some of them were laid in the 50s during the colonial days. So I think that was great help. And up to now, I think it's being used in terms of determining the budget, what is money going to be spent on, and things like that. I wish I had a way of interesting the top management, real top guys, the ones who decide where to put the money, to make them really see this as an exciting way of managing their assets. Because I never got that far. I was always struggling to get them to change this and buy that. But I think if there was a way I could do it, I would really want to drum it into them that water safety plans are beyond quality issues. It is just beyond that. It's such a tool that is so wholesome, as I would call it.